Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, Happy New Year. I hope you guys rung it in the right way and had a wonderful start to the year so far. Today we are talking about self-care. This is one of my favorite topics to talk about because I feel like I have become a self-care junkie. Is that even a thing? But I feel like I have my ways with treating myself like the princess that I am. All jokes aside, I definitely think it is so important for any individual, not just the busy women, to prioritize yourself and to learn how to fill your own cup. Self-care should be done with the intention of caring for your own well-being. But that really inspired me to make this video today for you, which is my rundown, my top 5 or 6, whatever it is, self-care practices for the average busy woman. And my goal for the end of this video is for you to dissociate self-care with being selfish. I know from experience that sometimes when I'm doing acts of love and acts of service for myself, I feel a little bit greedy, a little bit selfish that I'm dedicating time for myself. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel and also following me on all my social media platforms. I will link those in the description box for you. I am fingers crossed trying to post every single week, so make sure your post notifications are on and let's get into it. Number 1 on my list, I have everything written here, is to wake up and get into bed 30 minutes earlier. I wanted to say morning and night, only depending on what kind of person you are, whether you are a night person and you like your time at night, or you're a morning person and you enjoy your time with the sun out and waking up early. Establishing a self-care routine for a time in the day that works for you is crucial to self-care. Examples for a morning person, you could just be simply doing the act of making your bed. I feel like when I make my bed, I feel accomplished. I've already done one thing on my list. When my bed isn't made, I feel like I can get back in there, curl up in a ball with no consequences. Why am I gonna get back into it and procrastinate the entire day when I have so many other things that I could be doing? Making breakfast. I know a lot of us, including myself, neglect a good breakfast, and the key to a good day is a good breakfast. So make sure you are fueling your body in the morning before the madness. And if you're a nighttime person, then your nighttime routine could consist of a meditation session or journaling, unwinding with a glass of wine or your favorite tea. These sound like such simple things that you can do, but it will make such a big difference that should only really take 30 minutes tops. Number 2 is to clean a small section of your environment each day. I have little to no time to do a full purge of my room, and my room is my safe haven. And if you have your own place, I'm sure you feel the same because it's just so much mess and clutter, and I don't want to get into it and get stressed. That is the last thing you want to do when it comes to self-care. So every day I like to set aside at least 15 to 20 minutes to clean a small section of my room. Like today, I think I definitely need to clean my desk. Not only does cleaning a small section make you feel a lot more productive, but it's also reducing the amount of workload throughout the week, and you're doing it little by little, and every single day you'll feel like you need to pat yourself on the shoulder because you did something for yourself. It could also be as simple as changing your bed sheets, and you're gonna feel relieved, like, oh, like I finally did that one thing on my chore list, and you didn't need an entire day to do something, you know? I definitely at least feel a lot lighter when the weight of my workload decreases. Next up is to book that appointment. Now, this next one I hear all of the time. I hear, oh, like I haven't been able to do my nails in like weeks. I haven't washed my hair in days. My skin looks so bad. My makeup looks so bad. I just feel so awful about myself. Here's a time where you should reevaluate and just make things easier for you. Book an appointment, whether that's with a nail tech, your hairstylist, your facialist, even if that means you're the facialist, the nail tech, or the hairstylist. When you've logged a time in your agenda already that you're going to be doing your hair this day, or you're doing your nails, you're getting your facial done, you're going to have something, number 1, to look forward to. And pampering yourself, for me at least, makes me feel and work so much better, because when I feel good about how I look, I feel like I can take on the world. I can do everything that I wanted to and more. Not that any of these things should make you feel bad about yourself, but in general, I feel so much more confident. Do you think my hair looks this good every single day? No. My day off from my full-time job was today, so I didn't have to wake up early. I could use my time at home last night to do my hair, so that is what I did. It is so important to pamper yourself, guys. I hope you guys never forget that, and it's always okay. Self-care should simply be an excuse to do that. Eating mindfully. Okay, this one is a little bit more deeper for me, at least, because I don't have a healthy relationship with food. I feel like I have very on and off conversations with her, and we just always butt heads. And I genuinely think it's because I never get to set aside just some downtime to appreciate my food when I'm eating. I always feel like I'm on the go when I'm eating, and I always feel like I'm being rushed. I always feel like I need to eat, then I need to do my work. Sometimes I'll be doing my work while I'm eating. And I know for a fact there are a lot of us out there who literally spend 30 minutes trying to find a video to watch or a movie to watch, and our food isn't fresh anymore. We're not able to enjoy our meals because we lose track of time. I think it can also make you just appreciate the meal a little bit more. I definitely need to do that myself. And also listen to your body cues when it wants to be fueled. Like, something that I would do is just pack a little snack for myself in my bag so that later on during the day, if I'm getting a little bit hungry, I'm not stuck with an empty stomach. And you'll thank yourself later because you thought about yourself before you thought about yourself. Learning to say no. Oh my gosh, guys, I can tell you for a fact that I haven't even, learning to say no has ultimately been a struggle for me, a challenge. I feel like a lot of people associate no with conflict. I love to avoid both of those things. So that leads me to say yes to everything. Give me all the work that you need me to do. I will do it for you. Even if it's agreeing to plans with your significant other, your friends, your family, when you know you're going to be tired by the end of the day, or even taking on a task at the end of your day at work, and then you end up staying at your computer or at work for 3 or 2 more hours. The more you say yes to tasks and plans and things that you genuinely just don't agree with, you're straying away from what you initially wanted to achieve, whether that means going home and making yourself a dinner or going home and just resting because you've had a long week. Like Steve Jobs, I did my research on this. Steve Jobs loved saying no. And he says it's only by saying no that you can concentrate on the things that are really important. And self-care should be more than enough of a valid excuse to say no. And that's that. You need to set your boundaries, girl, okay? I can't have you out here taking on more than you can. Now the last one is a very easy one. It's a free one. It's saying thank you. Gratitude is free of cost, and it's something that will really make you feel a lot better about your day, and you have so many things to feel grateful for. In the worst and best scenarios, the meal that you had today, the water that you had today, having a job that you can walk into. And these are just like very little things that you can be grateful for. There are millions and millions of things that anybody can feel grateful about. I think just spending, you don't have to set aside 30 minutes or an hour of saying thank you. It could just be like a 5-second little thing that you say in your head, or say out loud even when you're commuting to work, brushing your teeth, doing your hair. It's definitely made a big difference in my life because sometimes I stray away from what I have and I don't see the value sometimes and the worth in a lot of things that I have. I think that is it for today's video. It was a very short and sweet one, but I definitely wanted to bring this out because the year is starting. We are going to be busy, busy, busy. We're trying to channel our productive girl era. Let me know if my end goal was achieved. Do you guys feel like you guys can disassociate self-care with selfishness? Do you feel like these things are doable in your life? If you have any little self-care tips for every other person that's watching this video, leave them in the comments down below, and also one thing that you're grateful for. And also let me know what posting day works for you guys because I'm trying to gauge what kind of schedule I should be doing and obviously want to put you guys into consideration. Once again, Happy New Year. I hope you guys rung in the new year the right way. Mwah. I love you guys and I hope to see you guys in my next one.